in the wee hours of 6 March 22, excuse me. Yeah, this is getting the year off again. Here I'm outdoors in the wee hours. I'm going to do a little walk. I've got a couple of cats jumping on me here. See my cats here. See them. Kind of hard to see out here at night. But anyway, out here in the night, we're about to take a little walk and walk and a talk. I got some peeper frogs, but the frogs aren't as loud as they were. There's a cat. There you go. There's a cat now. There's another one out here. Was a minute ago. Anyway, we'll take a walk and a talk. One out here. Oops, hang on. We'll listen to some of these frogs a little bit. We'll talk about some things. I just did a video. Just uploaded it. And the video is, but it's uploaded so late. I'm not finished all the processing. It wouldn't do any good if I posted it now. But it's on our economic disaster coming. So you can consider this a preview to that video. Just a slight little preview. I'll be in a much more peaceful one because we're going to listen to some frogs. Here. Oh, somebody told them I was going to listen to me. Shut up. One's further out is still singing. Oh, now they're quiet. Oh my God, word's getting around. Here we go. And they're not as loud as normal. Let's see here. Cat, you're on my walkway. How am I supposed to walk here? Hey, baby. Put in a new culvert pipe up there in the road. Some rabbits. Hey, bunny. Hey, bunny. If y'all can see them. There's my geisha mule. I think about getting another tractor. I need another for Arizona. I can hear the frogs. Scratching the house. 23 people here. All right, very good. So, who's been to the gas? Who's bought gas in the last couple of days? I'm talking, it's scaring the frogs. Maybe we should walk back to the house and talk, then come back here. There's a frog. I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all see the frog? It's in the water. I don't know if y'all can see him or not. He's right above that dot where the light is. He's right above that dot where the light's so bright. Did he move? I think I lost him. I'm trying to show y'all him. There's a little frog swimming in here. So I got a culvert, another little culvert pipe put in here. The little plastic pipes I was using wasn't getting the swamp drained fast enough. Let's walk back to the house. We're scaring the frogs. We'll talk, and we'll come back and listen to the frogs for a little bit. There's my log barn. Got some windows I'm saving for some greenhouse projects. Need to put that in the compost. That's the old garlic stems. The trommel. My barn chandelier. Don't ever log barn need a chandelier. Building piece parts for the next sled bed worm beds. Worm trommel. Yeah, I got to get more bed capacity built. I want some worms, but I got to build more capacity and get them full before I start selling worms. That's the avionics bed, the DCX rocket. That's the intertank section of the DCX rocket. Does everybody have a rocket in their backyard? Every worm farm's got a rocket on it, right? Rocket worms. We're going to sit down here and chat a minute. I guess the cat's probably going to get up on me. Most likely. So, We'll chat a minute. Then we'll take another walk. I'll be quiet when we hear the frogs. Here we are. Lordy. Cat's rubbing my legs. Hey, you got camo underwear? How you doing? Howdy, chatter. Some cat is in my lap already. Can't waste no time about it. See? Can't waste no time getting my lap as soon as I sit down. Cat is up here. Well, that's the beautiful thing about nature. You know, animals love. Mammals in particular. Very loving creature. What can you say? Very loving creatures. Rubbing on my arm. Anyway. You just have to remember that, guys. Unconditional love is the most important thing. With gasoline prices have gone up $4 one on the Gulf Coast of Alabama. Whoops, that's where gas is from, guys. Yeah, it's been insane. Cat is pushing me around here. It's been insane what gas has done. Turn the phone around. Maybe you can see the cat. There's not enough light here. Here we are. It's insane what gas has done. Well, guess what? It's went like at least 40 cents in one day. And it's gone up. Look at groceries. Look at, I went to buy fish food today. And I like to buy flakes for my goldfish. I've been buying them in big cans at Walmart for about just under $7 a can. I went today, and I swear it was 20 bucks. Maybe they mispriced it. I don't know. It's just hard to believe it jumped that high. It's tripling. I think they say food prices have went up like 27% just recently. I found an article on it. I'll have to see if I can source that to y'all later. I don't think I included it in the video I just did, though. I just uploaded a video, and it'll be processed and probably aired tomorrow. And it's economic disaster alert, guys. And it's talking about a lot of different aspects of the economy. I'm trying to keep it short, though. But, yeah, a lot of this is pre-baked in. We've got systemic problems in our economy, and the roosters are coming home to roost, basically. But this thing with Russia is kind of like a catalyst. It's just making it happen faster. Or a tripwire. The energy is already in the system. This is just causing it to happen, guys. Yeah, look at everybody's paying for gas. Russia is using up its old equipment first before it sends out the more modern weapons and equipment. That may be true, Casual. May be true. And they send conscripts in, and probably their A-team comes later. Some say they kept their A-team on reserve in case they have to fight NATO with it. And who knows? Hey, Jesse Mills from Arizona. How you doing? I'm sitting here in Alabama. I'm outside right now. And all I'm wearing is a river shirt and a pair of pants. No t-shirt, river shirt, short sleeve. It's about 66 degrees out here. It's comfortable. Especially when I got a cat sitting in my lap. I'll see this cat here. But anyway, got this cat here in my lap. And so I want y'all to watch that video when it comes out tomorrow. But essentially, inflation is going to go through the roof, guys. It's been bad. It's getting worse, and it's getting worse faster. I've been warning y'all for a long time about this, that food prices were going to go up. Price of energy. The price of energy is going to drive food prices up. Price of fertilizer, the price of running the tractors. Guys, I mean, you have to think about what food consists of. You got to prep the land. You plant the crop. And then they fertilize it. And then they, go through and put stuff in to weed it. And then they harvest it. All these are different passes tractors make over these big fields constantly, which take fuel. And they harvest it, they store it. Well, the grain bins they store it in, they blow air through it. And they could do condition in some fashion. They have to dry the grain first. They dry it, they blow air through it. Then it gets shipped to some manufacturing facility where the food is processed. If it's corn, they grind it at least to make cornbread or grits. Usually add other stuff to it. And some stuff's processed a lot more. Then it gets packaged. The packaging, the energy to package it, all takes energy. And then it's transferred somewhere else. And it becomes a product, and it gets moved to a warehouse, and gets moved to the store, and the store, has to keep their air conditioning and heating going, and then you drive it home. Well, there's trucks involved in moving it around every step of the way, too. A lot of energy goes in developing our products that we use and the food we eat. Many, many, many steps involved. And I'm petting this cat. You see some up through the line. I'm kind of shadowing. There's a light behind me. But anyway, I'm outdoors. So it's pretty rough, guys, when you think about what we're dealing with. Energy. Well, the energy on the cat just jumped down. Guess I'm talking too much for his satisfaction. Anyway, I'll turn the camera back around here. So, as I've said, we can expect energy costs to go up right now a lot. Food costs are going to go up. This video post is going to show you how the economy is linked to actual usage of oil. Believe it or not, oil, petroleum. Economies of every nation on the world, how well they do has been directly proportional, not to nuclear energy, solar energy, oil. 100%. It's crazy. So when we see oil prices jump, it's a bit scary. And there are people, cat's back. People are wanting to do things that would make it even more so. Oh, cat, go, here we are. What's the cat video? Yeah, trying to rotate it, capture the cat. The cat gonna be back in my lap. Oh, here it is. Cat's back in the lap. Hang on, guys. So, here's kitty cat. It's hard to see him. I was using my shadow. Everything runs on energy. You're so right. Energy is in everything. Big time. This cat loves it. I'm sitting here. He's down again. Hunting some adventure to get into. Food. I'll be back in a minute. Anyway. Yes. We live by energy. You know, it's energy that's enabled us to have the Industrial Revolution, all the manufacturing we have. We couldn't have all this stuff we got without figuring out how to use energy. It's all the use of energy. There isn't enough energy production to service our debt. Bingo! Libby, Lillaby, you get the gold star. That is exactly right. That's a whole lot of what I'm talking about. What makes it even worse, and one of the things I'm going to point out, is we have not been investing in energy production, especially petroleum, in the last 7 or 8 years. And the roosters are coming home to roost. We're about to pay for that. Our debt has been doubling every 8 years, and our excuse me, guys, our GDP has been growing slow, very slow compared to that. So our debt to GDP ratio has been exploding. So, you know, at some point our system is not going to be able to handle it. It's going to take a lot of inflation and other things to absorb that. We have been buffered to a degree because we were the world's economic, our dollar was the world's economic reserve currency. Now that we are punishing and sanctioning countries using the dollar, weaponizing the dollar, we can expect that to diminish. As Russia and China have already been collaborating, trying to end the dollar status as world's reserve currency. We may have just gave it the impetus that they need for that. That's what's kept us out of the Weimar Republic inflation, and that's probably coming to an end. Those Ruskies have been fighting those Poles, Romanians, Finnish, Norwegians, and Ukrainians for millennia. Well, they've certainly had their tug of wars over there. $4 for a gallon of milk. Cooking oil is going up. Animal feed for my goats is up around $4 per bag. That's over $40 a month extra in cost. And I'm afraid you haven't seen anything yet, Kathy. I'm telling you guys, I went to buy fish food today, flake food, because my goldfish, I got aquaponics, and I got a bunch of goldfish in my aquaponics, and some of them aren't that big, and they prefer the flakes that's easy to eat. Well, I didn't buy them flakes because that flake food was priced at under $7 just a few weeks ago. I mean, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it was $20 even, $20 even tonight. Now, I'm wondering maybe they mispriced it, because it's hard to believe something would triple in price. I mean, it wasn't tripling 7 would be 21. It wasn't $7. It was 6 something, just shy of 7. Maybe 6.5 even. But you know, it's at least tripled in like no time flat. How is that? Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know, but I didn't buy it. I bought little pellets. I hope these goldfish can eat them. I really do. What do you think should be done about Russia? Well, I think we need to prepare our NATO allies, but we need to stay out of Ukraine. Ukraine's not a NATO ally. The Russians are in there thick. If we get involved in there, we're going to have World War III. I'm going to do another video on this, guys, because there's people right now trying to say we need to put up a no-fly zone over Russia. And apparently, according to polls, 74% of the public thinks it's a great idea. They probably don't understand that it actually means war with Russia. World War III. It is nuts. That would be, guys, that could be all she wrote. I mean, I think it's crazy. I don't want to see us go there. And that's maybe something we have to work about. Don Pedoka, I don't know if I'm saying right. So are we going to get ration cards like World War II? Hey, we might, especially if we do go into war with Russia. We'll be lucky if we have time enough to get the cards. You know, they say World War III might only last a few minutes, hours at best. If it goes nuclear, maybe, just maybe, that won't happen. What was the book that Tom Clancy wrote? Red Storm Rising. It was one he wrote without having Ryan figure in it. And it was one Ronald Reagan told Margaret Thatcher she ought to read. But it was, I read that book. It was a good book. And it ended with the head of Russia who started the war, actually getting deposed internally by the KGB. But Vladimir Putin's got a lot of interesting ways he set up his power structure inside of Russia. It will be very difficult to topple him. So, you know, we might not be that lucky if it should come to that point. I was going to order wheat berries from a company I've ordered from for 12 years, and it went from just almost double. Wow. See that? Yes, everything's going up. And there's also going to be more demand for seeds. That's another reason you need to get seeds, because you need to grow a garden, but more people are waking up to that. The prices will go up and the availability is going to go down. Buy seeds, guys. I have a fodder system for my chickens. There you go. Because I'm afraid of not being able to buy again. Lily B says, anyone in Alabama, Trinity Farms hasn't raised the price of their beef yet. If you can afford it. Oh, that's a good idea. Where in Alabama are you at? Are you close by? I hear a siren. There's going to be dogs and coyotes and foxes howling a little bit, probably. I have to go out and check out the frogs, guys. Taz is already gone cyber attack via anonymous. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Huntsville, hey, you're a neighbor. You need to check me out. You're in Huntsville. Well, I got a worm farm and aquaponics system out here. You ought to come up here and check me out. Sean, is the peace treaty fish out the door? You talking about the one with Iran? I mentioned that in another video just briefly. But is a price blip in the bent oil prices. I don't think it's officially out the door yet. Boy, it's going to make Israel hopping mad. There's a lot of people aren't happy with that. I'll tell you. I don't know. Gasoline is $3.94 in St. Paul, Minnesota. I think we're in trouble, Chief. It's moving faster than we can expect it. Yeah, 40 cents in a day. And I'm planting another way. Let's see. West Alabama. What town is Trinity Farms? It says Kathy Pittman. Hello, Greg and fam, says Tim. Taz says, Carl, the cyber attacks I'm talking about will screw up the supply chain. Oh, yeah, they can. Well, see, Anonymous is a cyber attack in Russia. And Russia's got some heck of a cyber attackers. They're probably going to retaliate. This is all stuff we got to be concerned with. I'm thinking of building my dove coat. What's a dove coat? I'm building a dove coat. I can grow the small amount of supplemental feed that birds need. Oh, they forage for the rest. Hey, guys, if you got a bunch of wood chips, you know, I saw a Dustin Rhodes video where he went to this farm. The guy had piles of wood chips, and it had bugs in them. And he put his chickens on those piles of wood chips, and he scratched, and they got all their feed meeting those bugs. He didn't have to feed them a thing, and he got all his eggs. So one of the biggest problems of producing eggs is the cost of the feed of the chickens. Well, he didn't have no cost to feed the chickens. So that may be a way to go. And I'm thinking I'm going to replicate that when I get a chance back here next to my greenhouse. I got a little orchard. It badly needs wood chips to kind of keep the weeds and stuff down while the orchard trees try to take better root. And I think it'd be a perfect place to set up a chicken run. So I'll probably go into that. So I'll share that with you if I want to get into it. Let's see. The gas in Arizona just went to $4.55 a gallon. Oh my Lord, the kitty cat's back. Nobody's talking about it except the economist. That scares me. Russian fertilizer, LNG and oil. And I've been talking about it. I have been talking about it. Well, the news media is so distracted by the war itself, they don't see it's coming at us. But, you know, if you go to the grocery store, go to the gas tank, or go to the gas station, you're going to know it, right? It's kind of, unless you've been asleep or sleeping in a cave, how do you ignore this stuff? Let's go back to the beginning of the chat and see what I missed here early on. Casual preparedness is hello from the Gulf Coast of Alabama. Good to see you. Sonoma County, California, from Cameron. Cobbin. Paul Smith. Hello, GG brother. You know, we used to have a Paul Smith Chevrolet dealer here close by. Hello from Australia. All right, Scooby Snacks from Australia. Good to see you. And Catherine Sigurgesson. That's a good Nordic name right there, Sigurgesson. Good evening, everyone. Scoops, says Paul. All right. Oh, Cassandra's in the house. How you doing? I heard the first tree frog of the year a couple of days ago. Okay, Green Country. Yeah, we're about to go out and listen to them. Yeah, it's nuts how this stuff's going up. I'm just checking some of these first few messages I missed. It's 3:45. And today it's 4:25 in Maine. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, it's nuts. Well, there you are. You know, been predicting it, and here it is. Here it is. Tim Casper. Hello, Greg and fam. And Carl. Cyber tax I'm talking about. Oh, I wanted to read that. I'm scrolling up there. Okay, there we are. Good days always. Look at her gas prices. John Taylor Mesa. Okay. Hey, JoJo. How you doing, Johan? Hi, Greg. I'm up late. I was waiting for you. I don't usually come live on Saturday night, but I didn't make it last night, so I thought tonight would be a good night to do it. I was having some long conversations. I was up too late trying to cover some other things. Do I hear her howling? I hear something off in the distance. So let's see here. What's this name? Banana Lisa. So would removing the mandate help our supply chain? Well, it might. It might definitely do that. Charlie, hi, Greg. Thanks for sharing your enterprise, or expertise, excuse me, and for encouraging spirit. Yeah, amen to that. Not even summer. Greg, did you hear Terran Orbital is putting the largest satellite manufacturer in the U.S. on Merritt Island? Oh, I hadn't heard that. Won't surprise me. Merritt Island's a beautiful place. How close are you to Merritt? How close is your Florida property there? Because that's where you know the Kennedy Space Center is. Let's see. Taz says, just imagine Black Friday when people go nuts, and remember when Vivid happened, stores. I'm not following all that. And Johan says, my father had always said, where there's frogs or snakes. I don't like spiders and snakes. That ain't what it takes to love me. Coochie coo. Remember that song? Oh my Lord, what crazy gas prices. Yeah, we're going to walk in here and listen to these frogs. But I started walking back there and I was talking to you guys, and the frogs got quiet. It scares them when I'm talking. So we'll just go back there and we'll do some walking with no talking. Okay, guys, get ready for frogs. I'll give y'all a preview of what's coming, the scary stuff. Now let's get a little relaxation in our systems, because there's always solace in Mother Nature. unless we fry it. As long as we don't turn this earth into a cinder, we got some solace in nature. Love that song. Oh, that all that spiders and snakes. Yeah, if I can get up from here, I'm way back in this chair and I'm down low. Guys, I got to set the phone down so I can prop myself up to get up. Hang on. I'm going to have to stick it in my pocket. Guys, hang on a minute, guys. It's going to take me a second. There we go. A little tricky to get up. That chair's so low. Hello, can you go? Hang on. I won't turn it up, light around. See what that cat's doing. That's over there sleeping. He'll join me in a minute when I start walking. He'll join me. I gotta start putting some plants out. Again, there's my D6 rocket here. Next to a log barn. You know where rockets go? Next to the log barns on worm farms. Amidst peeping frogs. Little barn here. And we'll see another frog. Hang on, I gotta find a better way to hold this phone and the light too. If I stay quiet, we'll hear more frogs. See the water bugs. That's another water bug, a different kind. That's not a water bug. That's boots. These boots are made for walking. That's my kitty cat boots. Told you he'd join me when I started out. This light don't last long. It shines bright, but it don't last long. Let me put, there's a lower setting. Yeah, let me put on the lower setting. Hey, wave it. Hey, wave it. Hey, baby, how we doing? Huh? How you doing, baby? Checking our water. She got plenty of water. Get my garlic. Sit down, be quiet for a little bit and see if the frogs sing. I don't sit in one spot too long or skeeters are getting out now. If you sit down too long, the skeeters will start eating on you. Sitting right here on my target. I'll be quiet for a little bit. Swamp such there, I got some brush piles in there. Need to chip some of that brush. Alright, we're in the swamp now. The cat's already come up to me. Pet the cat. cat's name's Boots. I hear you, Brian. You got the same name as the guy with that family show used to be on back in the 60s. There's a bird. Cat. Cat's biting my finger. And it's licking it. Oh. Cat playing rope. Thank you. Oh, I'm not snoring. That's some of the frogs that sound like that. Cat's getting frisky with me. There's a cadence to some of that sound. Yeah, I gotta tell the Boogeyman story now. We got a story about the Boogerman's toothbrush coming up, guys. I'll tell you that in a little bit. Joanne, we gotta wake up. Boogeyman, Boogerman. Always heard it both ways. Boogerman. Yeah, that's Boogerman mostly. Sometimes we call him Boogeyman though. Pet stats, that's funny. There you go, Mexico. I'll go the opposite way of everybody else. Excuse me. Scooby snacks. You call them that. Me and Boots are going to head back to the house and talk about Boogeyman. How's that sound? Won't let this video go too long. Boots done ready to go. He said, I'm going to head you on the way out here, Daddy. So let's go, Daddy. There's the garden. Greenhouse has stood so far. It's been a challenge to keep it up with all the storms we've had. I'll go for a minute. That's some Jerusalem artichokes planted out here somewhere. Interesting to see them come up. A lot of garlic up there. Sounds like garlic. Some stars tonight. Y'all can't, they're not showing on the screen though. Now they're singing again. Let's check some water over here. Let's see if I can see that frog we saw earlier. Let's go look for the frog again. It's right about here when I saw that frog. Can't you tell? Exactly right here. Can't y'all tell? So I can tell where I'm at. I don't see that frog. One I saw earlier. See some water bugs. I don't know if y'all can see those in the video. I don't know how well it shows stuff up. That frog done moved on. He done pulled a Hank Snow. He knows what I'm talking about when I say that. A pile of lumber right there. All right, turn that light off. It's disturbing. I like the dark. I'm mad at the dark. Boots and I like the dark. I can actually see out here. The camera ain't picking it up. That's where I get an advantage over the bad guys. They come out here, I'll see them. They gonna see me. They mine. Little bad boys. Bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do when Greg gets a hold of you? We'll hear through the barn. There's a lot of stuff on the floor here. Those boots. Why do my hands always leave cords laying down where it rains? It's going to trip it. Get a ground fall. Trip. It's going to rain a couple of days. I hang that up here somewhere. Remind me again. Don't leave my cords or they're going to trip. I'm going to trip right there. Whoop. They ain't going to stay there either. Hanging on barely. That's funny. All right. I have to pull more cord through so it's still. Whoop. Hang on, guys. I need 2 hands for this, I guess. Throw more of it over the screw. Again, it's hard to do with one hand. What was that? That Bigfoot? What was that sound? Probably a truck. Probably a semi-truck. Yeah, put all these beds back in operation too. All right, don't do that. Talk about the Booger Man's toothbrush. I ain't much to say about it, not really. Just a fun little thing. Got a seat here again. When I was sitting earlier, the cat was all on me. Place it's gonna be hard for me to get up there from. What are we saying here? Oh, water is well. Creeks are seasonal. I'm on community well now. I had money, drill my own. Yeah, I'm hoping to drill my own out there too. Hopefully, I haven't got it scheduled yet, but hoping in July, should be August. Taking forever to get scheduled to drill the well. Such a backlog from Arizona project. Anyway, let's see, guys. Oh yeah, when I was a little kid, my grandmother, Allison, called her Ma. Everybody called her Ma. My dad's mom. She was born in 1902. She had a little pantry right off the kitchen. She had this big old brush in there. She always told me, "Stab that pantry." That was a big old brush. I mean, it was huge. And she'd say, stab that pantry. She'd say, that's a Boogeyman toothbrush. I mean, she always pointed that. That's a Boogeyman's toothbrush. He'll get you. You better stab that pantry. That Boogeyman will get you. That's really all there is to that. She said, Boogeyman gonna get you. Better stab that pantry. And the Boogeyman could have been a, sometimes we use the word booger. Booger meant a monster. Like a monster outdoors in the dark. That would be a booger. But the Boogeyman, you know, that was the devil. That's what we always thought. But it, you know, apparently it's an old Appalachian term. But I was watching one channel describe that really originated from somebody, but way back in probably when the Scots Irish were living in Ireland. There was somebody that was bugging people, and they called him the Boogeyman. So, you know, probably it was a governmental guy, I think, causing people a lot of consternation in their life. So, anyway, I think that's where it came from. You need a chicken coop. That's true. That's true. I have to build one here. I was tripping over cords trying to pull my charger. Okay. It's easy to do. Hey, is North Shore in the room? Hey, North Shore, how are you doing, buddy? Let's check out North Shore's channel. Lady Kicks. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and do my microgreens here in a minute. So, yeah, I still gotta do microgreens tonight. I gotta go and water them. Make sure everything's okay in the trailer when they're growing. So I think we're gonna call it a night here. Doing good. Thank you, North Shore. Yeah, you know, y'all two aren't so far apart. North Shore and New Ways. This New Ways is the main. Greg, when it hits the fan, I wouldn't walk around in the dark like that. Oh, I'll just eat the zombies. I can see better than them in the dark. Besides that, I got a nice snug close by. Not bad here, but oh yeah, by the way, just to give y'all an idea how warm it is. I don't know if y'all can see my shirt. I'm just wearing a short sleeve shirt, guys. I don't even have a t-shirt on, see? Ah! Get some light on here. Hang on, guys. Let me just grab my light. Just put the table behind me. But don't blind us here. See, I'm just wearing a short sleeve shirt. No t-shirt. I can't tell the light's blinding everything out. Just a thin short sleeve shirt, river shirt. So all I got on, and a pair of pants, and one of the necklaces that our friends Gorgeous Awesome gave me. I'm wearing a worm necklace tonight. Oh yeah, get through my beard. There's a camera right there. It is. See, worm. Appropriate thing for a worm man to wear, right? All right, I gotta try to get out of this chair again. Let me Herculean effort. Drop my light over there. Shucks. Alrighty, guys. Tell you what, I think it's a good point to end the video. So I don't thank everybody for watching. I don't thank all the mods. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Stepper J, I missed you. Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Susan was working on the chicken coop and the bunny run today. Oh, did you get the bunny run, or did a bunny run? I think you meant where the bunnies are at. Excuse me. I got that little nagging cough still. All the spiders in the barn. There's spiders everywhere. Spider there. Bigfoot can take the zombies. That's right. That's right, Stephens J. Bigfoot take care of them zombies. All the frogs left. Can't hear them. Oh, well, it's because I'm not. You should be able to hear them. I can hear them. I don't know if this microphone's picking them up, though. Deep function, 100,000 minus 1. DPFX. I take DP to be D, FX to be function. That's what it means mathematically. 5 nines is 100,000 minus 1. Thanks for all the mods, and be safe, and God bless. There we go. 19 where you're at. You don't want to walk outside. Show us that big hairy chest. Joanne. Spiders eat bad bugs. They do. I like spiders. I do. There's that song, I don't like spiders and snakes. Ain't what it takes. Love me. Coochie coo. I found a frog and I shook it at her. I said, this frog's for you. That's what the guy says and the girl says that other part. Ray, don't go yet. What? I got to get up. I got stuff I got to do. Don't go yet. What do you want to chat about, JoJo? 1,000 miles due north of you, 39 degrees. Heavy fog and very thick. Wow, Tom. Well, it ain't that far where Katie's at, and it's, what, 19 degrees? I just got situated, and now you're leaving. Oh, you should get in earlier. I have 3 pet spiders in the house. Well, good for you. Yeah, they can only live in your house because it's way too cold outside. They wouldn't be doing well outdoors right now. Cat's over there licking his paw. Boots. JoJo wants to see your big hairy chest. Oh, that's it. That's it. Well, I'm kind of, well, the light drowns it out, and I'm sitting in the shadow, so it's going to be hard to see in this angle. Michael Sherman, Gardening More. Hey, Greg just got here. Really, I was just about to end it. Frazio, Greg, you ever talk about Tic Tac UFO? I talked about Rex Bear on Leak Project, and I was going to do a video on Galactic Gregs. I don't think I ever did that video, though. I put a bunch of stuff together. You know, sometimes I put stuff together to do a video, and I just run out of time. Guys, it takes hours sometimes to prepare to do a video. I've had videos that took me days to put together. What kind of spiders? The new days, old ways. What kind of spiders you got there, Katie? Could y'all hear the frogs at all? They just climbed down again. Bugs. There we go. Johan. Yep, you got hugs for bugs. You know, bugs are really aliens, I think. Do y'all know that bugs can't scream? Bugs can't scream. Bugs can't holler. They can't make verbal voices. They have no voice. Bugs make sounds by clicking their legs or their wings, but they can't holler. They can't scream. Can you imagine a life form that can't scream? And why? Somebody tell me why wolf spiders. Oh, those big ones. Somebody tell me why a bug can't scream. Can somebody tell me why a bug can't scream? I want to hear somebody come up with this. Y'all got a quiz. Why can't bugs scream? Why can't bugs holler? Why can't bugs verbalize? Frazio, I will look into that. Hope they aren't. What? No lungs. I saw it. Bingo. Michael Sherman, Gardening, Woodworking, and More. Bingo. No lungs. Well, it's not just no voice box. They got no lungs. They got no airway. They got no respiratory system like we have one. Theirs is totally alien to us. One in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, one in the living room. Well, they're nicely dispersed around there. That's perfect there, New Days Always. Now, it's not just no vocal cords. Oh, they don't have vocal cords. They don't have lungs. They don't have a respiratory system at all like we do. What bugs have is little tubes that come in through their abdomen, their sides, and they wick the oxygen in. It uses capillary action to pull the oxygen into their body. And that's how it gets into the blood. And it's wicked into them through their exoskeleton, these little pores on the side. And that's why if you hit a bug with soapy water, it'll kill them. One of the reasons. Plus, what it does is it breaks down the shell, the chitin in it, then it plugs those pores. And an insect can only be as large, the biggest insects can only be as large as the capillary action will allow oxygen to go into them. And so back in the days when we had bigger bugs, they thought we had a higher oxygen content in the atmosphere. Some people saying, well, oxygen content was a lot higher in the atmosphere. I don't believe that. I think the atmospheric pressure was thicker because the atmosphere itself was thicker. That's why one of the Earth was warmer back in those earlier days, because the sun was actually weaker, but we had a thicker atmosphere. What's been happening is that we've been getting impacts from comets and asteroids over the eons, and they're eroding our atmosphere away. Our atmosphere is getting continuously thinner. Fortunately for us, the sun is warming up as our atmosphere is getting thinner, so we hadn't totally frozen. We had a snowball Earth adventure there during part of that time of bug life. So bugs are interesting. Okay, so they can't scream, they can't holler, they can't verbalize. So their mouth is purely for the digestive tract. They don't have a nose. And cartoons like show them what noses, right? And so they couldn't never talk like we do. They communicate through their antennas and chemicals and their clicks and chirps what they make from their legs and their wings. Just, shaking their abdomen, for some of them, like cicadas. But they can't make racket like other animals. And of course they got compound eyes, so like each eye, special fly might have like 1,000 eyes. So they see the world differently. They sense the world through they smell through their antennas. They pick up chemicals through their antennas, and they can't verbalize. So the world is really different from the bug's perspective. And a bug is really an alien animal. They're so alien to us. Very alien. They got an exoskeleton. They have to molter skeleton. Think about that, guys. And bugs are strange. I have a spider tattoo. Oh, wow, you got a spider tattoo. That's why oil spray kills them. Right. Bingo, says Tom Murray. Exactly. They're on a different frequency than us. Well, I'd say that something would work in oil here about anything. Diatomaceous earth wouldn't mess them up too. Yeah, it cuts their exoskeleton. Our bug's smart. What they got? Well, I'll tell you what, an ant is pretty impressive. You ever thought about the things an ant accomplishes? And you look at them and see how small they are. And you got teeny little bitty brains. Teeny weeny bitty brains. And they can accomplish so much. Ants are impressive. There's no other way around. Those little buggers, as our British buddies would call them, those little buggers are really impressive. Paraffin or neem oil. Yeah, neem oil's pretty good for getting rid of them. Any of the Earth-like worlds they're finding livable. Well, I don't know, Charles, we're going to be getting close to it now. Bugs have feelings. Think so? Maybe we don't want to hurt their feelings then, huh? Spiders can surely bite, protecting their babies. I know from picking up chili. Oh, what is that? Geopolitics, I can't pronounce that. Puquins. It's a diatomaceous earth made from fossilized plankton. Yeah, diatoms. Diatoms, plankton, same thing. Could you they? No, what do you mean could you they? Bugs are from here and we aren't. Oh. Well, that may be. Yeah, bees are impressive. Look at all the work they do. And they can communicate with their dances. Social insects. See, that's a whole nother thing. Bugs can't scream in space. Well, they can't even scream on Earth. No, we can't scream in space. That's right there. Is this Randy? Randy is with us here with Blue Bottled Bunny Farm. Blue Bottled Bunny Farm. It's a married couple. It's Randy and Susan. Alrighty, guys. Maybe it's time to go now. Pekins tiny chili peppers. Okay. Been bitten so many times by black widows, I'm now immune to them. Wow, you've been bitten a bunch by black widows? We could scream in space, but only once. The problem, well, you might exhale your air if you call that screaming. Yeah, you could do that, but nobody's going to be able to hear you from a distance away because your air just make a plume and it won't conduct and vibrate through the vacuum. There's no medium for it. Oh, Gilly Billy. Alrighty, folks, let's call it a night here. What do y'all say? Let's call her a night. Craig's got to go. He's got a hot date. Yeah, I got a hot date here at, what time is it? I don't even know the time. 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to go to the microgreens trailer and water microgreens. Any natural pesticides for termites? Maybe diatomaceous earth, try that. Anyway, lime might get them. Insects do not like base. They like an acidic medium to be in. So if you put a lime to them, they're not going to do well. Not going to do well. All right, everybody, take care. All right, JoJo, we kept going a little bit longer. Y'all take care. Good night, everyone. God bless, and have an awesome night. Bye-bye. Greg out.